What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today I'm going to go ahead and show you why when you look at Phalanx and how your troops are going to be lined up, you also have to keep in mind a few other things because it's not always going to be so plain and simple. So here we have a person that has, I believe it was 700 or 800,000 troops out, and it's Lord Trump. So we're going to have to go ahead and first of all take his wall down. And the first hit, I didn't know what phalanx he was going to be in or anything like that, but the scout report did show that he didn't really have much range, so I decided to go with cavalry, had my attack boost on, had my talents, had everything on. Unfortunately, I had the clown title, but hey, it is what it is. So the first hit looked like it was pretty decent. He is in cavalry phalanx. Okay, now this is key right here. Cavalry phalanx, and if you look at it, he has a little bit of cavalry left and then snipers and royal guard. Now, if you go by cavalry phalanx, people would think that ranged is going to be next because it's cavalry, ranged, and then infantry. But in this case, once you know how phalanxes work, you know that when you hit cavalry phalanx and there's some cavalry still left, the next wave is actually going to be infantry, not ranged, how they show it in the actual phalanxes. And there is actually a very specific reason as to why. Now, let me go ahead here and show you. And unfortunately, he shielded before I was able to zero him. But, I mean, he only had like 100,000 troops left. So, it wasn't that big of a deal. But, essentially, if I would have thought that after the cavalry, the ranged was coming up next, I would have attacked completely different instead of sending cavalry again, because if you think about it, if it's cavalry then ranged, you wouldn't send cavalry again, right? But look at this. Why is it that there is ranged left instead of the infantry that should have been all the way in the back? Because cavalry phalanx is cavalry, ranged, and then infantry. Well, here is why. Okay, when the walls are breached and you're going to be attacking, they do come out cavalry, ranged, and then infantry. The thing is that once your troops are attacking the cavalry, notice that the infantry are now running up ahead of the ranged, and now my troops are going to be focusing on that infantry, not the range that should be next according to the phalanxes. They're going to be attacking whatever is closest to them once they take out that first front line, which was cavalry. So because I knew that I wasn't going to be hitting ranged second, I was still going to be hitting cavalry and then infantry, and that's why I decided to go ahead and send all cavalry, because it was going to be the best way to actually attack right here. So this is why when you look at phalanxes, wedges, etc., you can't just follow the drawing that they show you, because that could be misleading. That basically just shows you how the fight is going to start, but do not think that because one is ahead of the other, that's exactly how it's going to shape up in the battle, because oftentimes than not, that can change, especially if you have ranged in the middle or in the front. So just keep that in mind, and hopefully this can help you guys in the future, whether it's solos or with a rally attack. We appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.